SpongeBob's Season 11 episode, Cuddly Hugs, is a thinly veiled allusion to drugs and addiction. The episode begins with Squidward and SpongeBob during closing time cleaning up the Krusty Krab. While they're cleaning, Squidward finds an old rotten Krabby Patty and goes to throw it away, but SpongeBob tells him that Krabby Patties can never truly go bad and takes a bite of it, which immediately makes him feel sick. He runs outside to throw up, and that's when Cuddle E Hugs appear, a giant hamster. Cuddle introduces himself as SpongeBob's new best friend, and then we get a montage of them going out in public and hanging out together. But it seems kind of off because all the fish in town are looking very weirdly at SpongeBob. After the montage, we see the two best friends come back to SpongeBob's house to go to sleep. SpongeBob tries to introduce Cuddle to Gary, but Gary just seems confused. They decide to go to bed, and Cuddle jumps on SpongeBob's bed, which completely destroys it. SpongeBob's fine with this though, and he just sleeps on Cuddle's furry tummy. When SpongeBob wakes up in the morning, Cuddle is gone, and he gets depressed. He thinks a bite of Krabby Patty might help with his depression, so he takes another bite of the rotten Krabby Patty he had put in his pocket earlier. After this bite, he realizes Cuddle is sitting behind him. He takes Cuddle out to introduce him to all his friends, like Patrick and Sandy, but none of them can see him. Sandy explains to him that it's an imaginary friend, but Cuddles reveals that the reason that they can't see him is because they haven't taken a bite of the rotten patty that he calls the magic patty. SpongeBob gets the idea to share the magic sandwich with all of Bikini Bottom so that they can all see Cuddly Hugs. Cuddly Hugs seems super eager about this and laughs very creepily. SpongeBob cuts the magic sandwich up into bite-sized pieces and starts giving away the pieces for free at the Krusty Krab. The Bikini Bottomites are very excited about this, and many of them take the pieces, but Mr. Krabs is upset that SpongeBob is giving them away for free. While Mr. Krabs is yelling at him, SpongeBob throws a piece of the patty in his mouth, which allows Mr. Krabs to see Cuddle. Mr. Krabs then starts playing in Cuddle's fur because he is so soft. The other Bikini Bottomites are invited to join him by Cuddle, and they do, enjoying themselves at first, but then Cuddle quickly starts laughing and eating all of the Bikini Bottomites. SpongeBob and the rest of the Bikini Bottomites wake up in the morning, and the Bikini Bottomites are mad at SpongeBob for letting that happen and exposing them to Cuddle. SpongeBob's upset, so he takes a piece that he saved from the sandwich to be able to see Cuddle, and Cuddle explains he wasn't trying to hurt SpongeBob, but the E in his middle name stands for eat, so he's always hungry. SpongeBob then offers him the last piece of the magic sandwich, which Cuddle tries to refuse, but it's too late because SpongeBob has already thrown it in his mouth. Cuddle then becomes aware of the real environment he's in, and he appears as a live-action hamster in a room decorated with SpongeBob stuff. Addiction is an issue that many people struggle with. It can affect different people in different ways, but there's some effects that just about everyone faces when they go through drug usage, and those are the ones I'm going to be talking about today. It starts out innocent enough, him just taking one bite to prove to Squidward that there's nothing wrong with it. This leads to him going out through Bikini Bottom and getting judged by everyone who sees him acting strange. And then he wakes up in the morning and Cuddle, that high, is gone. And he feels depressed without it, so he takes another bite of the patty, hoping to bring that feeling back. And it works, but it also puts a strain on his relationships. He goes out to talk to all his friends, and they can't see him, and it makes SpongeBob feel like he's going crazy. It makes it feel like Cuddle is the only one that truly understands him. He wants everyone to feel the way he does when he's around Cuddle, so he has everyone in town eat the patty so they can see him too. This could be interpreted multiple ways. This could be directly as SpongeBob actually drugging everyone in Bikini Bottom to get on the same level as him, or it could be that he's hurting everyone around him because of his addiction. And Cuddle could easily be interpreted as the happiness or the high you get from taking drugs that's temporary and eventually causes issues. Or he could be a dealer that's trying to get SpongeBob to draw in more people with how much he encourages him to drug the rest of the people in Bikini Bottom. But either way, if you let your addiction run wild, it'll ruin your relationships. And in the end, you end up alone, by yourself, a bare mattress on the floor, surrounded by broken pieces of what you once had. All is not lost, however. If, like SpongeBob, you're able to face your addiction, you can recover and reform. I want to thank you if you made it to the end of the video, and if you like this and want to see more like this in the future, then consider liking and subscribing and turning on notifications. And if not, I'm glad you just watched this one through, so thank you. Have a good day.